What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your main man, Juggernaut, of multi-platinum production team, Arkatech Beatz.
Arkatech Beatz.
Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. And if it's your first time here, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe and following. We are the multi-platinum production team, responsible for your favorite rappers' production. Big Pun Nas, Prodigy of Mobb Deep. Max B, French Montana. The Game, Jadakiss, Killer Mike, so many others. You know what I mean? So if it's your first time here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribing. And then what we're doing tonight, we're doing something a little different tonight. Well, I shouldn't say we're doing something a little different tonight. We were doing music reviews over the past few days, and a new opportunity has arisen, and we're doing some submissions, taking some music submissions from folks. Make sure you're hitting the link and submitting the songs if you have some. We got
Get the hottest beats at Arkatech Beatz.
We got a new situation going on, so new developments change daily. So I want to make sure that we're opening up those opportunities for folks who may be interested in that. Got a vision, what up? Make sure y'all liking and commenting, liking the stream.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeats.com.
Like I said, we're doing these we're taking music submissions tonight for a new upcoming project.
Get the hottest beats.
Like I said, a little bit about us. We're multi-platinum
producers.
producers.
ArkatechBeats.com.
Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy, Jadakiss, Raekwon the Chef. Who else? Everybody in between. Freddie Gibbs, Sahai the Prince.
Get the hottest beats at Arkatech Beatz.
We're from gutter goal to gutter vision. I see you.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeats.com.
Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. We just getting started. Shout out to everybody that's doing liking the live. Make sure you're hitting the comments, telling us where you're from. Got a new development going on, man. We're taking some submissions.
Get the hottest beats.
We're listening to some beats and some songs today. I got a new project that we're working on, and I'm trying to open it up to some folks. Trying to open it up to some folks that got some good music. See if we can create some opportunities for folks.
Arkatech Beatz.
Make sure people are serious about what they're doing.
Get the hottest beats at
That's the main thing. Make sure people are serious. Submitting their best music. I had some folks reach out to me about some, submitting some loops and stuff like that. I asked if he was open to it. I said, yeah, we're open to it as long as everybody's good on the business side. You know what I mean?
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeats.com.
Yeah, you got a lot of folks that's not really, they want to submit their music, but then when it's time to do the business, then they, it's like, they ask for these weird numbers. So I try to tell people to, to give me their situation up front, like what's your business parameters up front, But like I said, we got some new projects coming up, man. We're knee deep into a lot of things right now. So for those who are following us on social media, we got that Me Too out right now with French Montana, Max B on the Coke Wave 3.5. You can check them out on Drink Champs. Nori said that's the best album out right now.
Get the hottest beats at Arkatech
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's jumping in. Shout out to people that's been listening to that album. #1 digital sales record ever since she left me. French Montana Max B at Coke Wave 3.5. Liking the live, sharing the live. Make sure you're sharing the live with people who are willing to submit songs or looking to submit songs or beats. Make sure you're sharing the live with friends, rappers, producers, songwriters.
Arkatech Beatz.
Peace, bro.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
I had a situation with the kids and with the family yesterday with some car stuff, so I had to, everybody good though. So,
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
so that kind of stopped me from getting online yesterday. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream. Like I said, we're taking submissions tonight, music submissions for an upcoming project. That's about all the information that I could give right now. But for people who know that, who know my situation, they know what we're talking about is real. So I want people to be clear on
Get the
that.
hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
Yes, sir, man.
Arkatech Beatz.
Make sure y'all are liking the live, sharing the live.
Get the hottest beats.
Shout out to the new
at
followers.
ArkatechBeatz.com.
Like I said, we're taking music submissions. We got an upcoming project. Make sure y'all hitting the link on the screen. It's Nero.fan at Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
Shout out to all the folks that's jumping into the live stream right now, man.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com. Get the hottest beats
Let's go, bro.
at ArkatechBeatz.com.
Let's go, man. You know what I'm saying?
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
You know what's really difficult? What I realized was really difficult about doing these live streams is I don't think people really understand how serious it is. That's what I think. That's what I think is the thing. When I'm online and I realize that, I'm like, yo, I don't think people really understand how serious it is, and I don't think people really understand the opportunities that they really are being, exposed to, man.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
I'm listening for songs and beats. But the truth,
Get
but
the
the,
hottest
but the,
beats
the truth of the matter is that
ArkatechBeatz.com.
it's more of a larger opportunity. When I say more of a larger opportunity, is like the songs and the beats are kind of like,
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
it's like your resume. You know what I mean? Like your resume to kind of put you in a position that you can do something a little bit larger. It is that serious. I don't think people really take it that serious. Like I'm coming on the live stream, and I make myself accessible to a degree, but I don't think people really understand what that means. You know what I'm saying, in terms of having somebody accessible. You know what I mean? Like I don't think
Get the
people really
hottest beats
understand that.
ArkatechBeatz.com.
Understand It don't matter how good your music is if you ain't got no access.
Arkatech Beatz.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can have the best music in the world, and if you ain't got no access, man, it don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to get folks to understand that. You know what I mean? In terms of like, yo, when you have the opportunity to get heard, when you have the opportunity to get seen, when you have the opportunity for that to take full advantage of it. And I don't think people are doing that. And that's what I've been noticing in the last few live streams. Like, I don't see the urgency. I don't see people really like trying to, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see people trying to really move and shake. Yeah, do we watch the Grammys? We don't really watch the Grammys, man. We don't really care about that. You don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? We don't really care about that, man. Who had the best rap album? Who had the best rap album last year? And be honest. People ain't watching that no more, man. That stuff don't. People is watching the Grammys like people is watching the Billboard charts. Nobody don't really care about that no more. This stuff is all antiquated, man. All gatekeeper stuff, man. Old school stuff. Old school gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? Like, them folks don't really understand what's going on. That's part of the reason why they want to move their platforms to YouTube and all of that. Hey, if anybody should have got album of the year last year, should have been the Clips. If anybody should have got it, you know what I'm saying? But, I digress. I join politics. Like, you could just tell the amount of politics that it's about. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. You know what I mean? That's not really the conversation for tonight. What we are doing is we are doing music. We are taking music submissions for a new project. For those who are not familiar with me, I am a multi-platinum producer, songwriter. I have produced the music of the last, some people would say, generation. You know what I'm saying? Some people would say that only because of how long I've been doing what I'm doing and how long we're currently doing what we're doing, with new music coming out. French Montana, new music, Max B, Wiz Khalifa, new music, 2 Chainz. And the list is going on and on and on. I can't even begin to keep talking about it, but I want folks to, y'all can go through the socials, y'all can go Google it. Y'all can see what it is. So like I said, I'm doing music submissions for a new project. I want some serious folks to submit some new things. We're looking for people to collab with. We're looking for artists. We're looking for producers. We're just trying to, make sure that it's people that are serious about doing what they're doing. I appreciate your Abstract, and I want folks to really understand that. So, I'm on here for a limited time tonight. Just waiting for some folks to submit some music, and let's see who's serious about getting these joints heard and listened to. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, and while we're on the live, I guess we were talking about the Grammys, right? Who else won yesterday? It's a Kendrick Run album, rap album of the year last night for GNX. That's interesting. It is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream, man. Shout out to everybody that's liking the live, sharing the live. Shout out to all those folks. Shout out to all those folks who jumping into the live stream, man. Play some music in the background.
Get the hottest beats. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
You got good taste.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
They say y'all like it alive.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
We're taking music submissions tonight.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Wait till y'all hear who was on that joint. It's crazy.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Arkatech
Tonight.
Beatz.
They say y'all submit y'all song. Let's go.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Kaz, what up?
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Make sure y'all like it alive.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Kaz, thanks for the gift.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
that's arisen. I'm trying to give in some opportunities. Again, just listening for music, for trying to see some producers, trying to see with some artists, trying to see what's what. So a lot of time I'm just telling people to share the live, like the live, share it with somebody who you think might be, ready for something else. You know what I mean? Ready for an opportunity. Can't really go too deep into details. Just know that it's a real situation with a real situation. You know what I mean? So I just tell folks to make sure that you're submitting, and so we can get listened to. You know what I mean? So, and like I was telling earlier, I should be able to take a Bandcamp link. Just try to I don't think I banned it. It should be okay. So check go through the Nero link. Should be okay to take a Bandcamp link. I know we can do Spotify. I know we're not doing. I don't think I'm taking Apple Music. But for the most part, we're trying to, listen to some things and try to get people to see what's what. But yeah, Kaz and y'all I was just trying to explain to some folks earlier, these are. I'm not sure if people really understand the magnitude of some of these sessions, and just being able to be online and being able to have access to people who are really inside of the business. And I was trying to really, put that out there eloquently, letting folks know, you can have dope music, but if you ain't got any access, you ain't got nothing going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And trying to let people understand that. And I think what I see happening online is I think people take certain access to certain people for granted, And don't get me wrong now, you have some folks out here who got larger internet followings, but that's internet following, bro. That's not real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's internet shit. That's not real music industry shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be blinded by internet shit. You know what I'm saying? That's internet, man. That's not real music. You know what I'm saying? That's not Sony, UMG, and Warner Brothers statements for real. You know what I'm saying? That's YouTube monetization. You know what I'm saying? Don't conflate the two. It's not the same thing, man. It's not the same thing, man. So, just trying to let people really understand, it's not the same, man. You know what I mean? And don't let social media followings and don't let those things be the determining factor as to what you think might be real or what might not be real. Because, that social media stuff can all be fabricated and fugazi. Every aspect of it, down to every single comment, every single profile.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at ArkatechBeatz.com.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Marcus Sauce, what up?
Arkatech Beatz.
Make sure y'all liking the live.
Get the hottest beats
Make sure
at
y'all sharing the live.
arkatechbeatz.com.
People looking for opportunities.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Make sure y'all liking the live, sharing the live. With anybody who's looking for some opportunities, we got a new project coming up.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Shout out to BSF Tone on this one.
Arkatech Beatz.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Shout out Black Soprano family on this one. If you know, you know.
Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com. Get the hottest beats at arkatechbeatz.com.
Arkatech Beatz.
Why my music, man? My music is going out. Come on now. I'm gonna play my music.
Arkatech Beatz.
Something a little different. Make sure y'all are submitting, man. We're trying to listen to some music tonight. Let's go. I'm saying?
Arkatech Beatz. Arkatech Beatz.
Peace, peace.
Arkatech Beatz. Arkatech Beatz.
Make sure y'all submitting this music, man. Let's go. Share the live, like the live. Listen, man, share the live, like the live for people who are looking for opportunity in this game, man. I'm giving out some opportunities, man. I don't know if people really understand the magnitude of this thing. Y'all gonna look back at this live stream and y'all gonna say, "Damn it, I wish I'd have did something." And for all those people who've been following me, y'all know I'll be delivering. For people who've been watching me go on these live streams, for the few people that have been watching, The folks know the progression. The folks who know. Like, I've been on these live streams, and I've been taking this music, and this music has been landing like boom, like going crazy. I'm trying to tell folks what's going on. I'm trying to put folks up on game without giving away too much. You know, you can't give away all the sauce. I'm trying to tell people who's serious, who can kind of see through the muck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be as transparent as I can possibly be, and letting folks know, like, listen, you got an opportunity to get heard. Use the opportunity to get heard, but, you know, I don't think it's landing right now. I think folks is too caught up in their head right now. Make sure that we're liking the live. Make sure that we're sharing the live. If you know somebody who needs the opportunity, make sure you're sharing the live. If you know somebody, tag somebody who, if you think they need the opportunity, tag somebody. Tag the people who've been rapping or who've been making beats or whatever, who've been doing this stuff at a long clip and been having, you know, been stagnant in terms of trying to get some real progress in this thing. This thing is about timing and access. I cannot reiterate that. It's timing and access, right? Meaning, if there's no project being made, there's nothing for you to jump on. But if the project is being made and you don't know who's making the project, or you don't have access to what's happening, you can't get on that said project. And that's the difference. You know, that's what I'm trying to really tell folks without telling folks, like, you know. So if I'm saying, yo, music submissions, it's a new project, you know, take an opportunity or share the opportunity with somebody who might need it or want it, or somebody who you think might deserve it. Let's put it that way. And, you know, who they think might deserve it, who you think is going to be a hard worker and that's going to be cooperative. And I think that's the main thing, too, saying cooperative. You know, this is a music business. It requires a certain level of flexibility, emotional intelligence, and a level head, because everything will not go your way. You know, I can attest to that. And sometimes things go left. Sometimes things go right. Sometimes things stay right in the middle. You know what I mean? So we try to keep it as real as possible. And like I said, trying to share the opportunity with the folks who are really looking to get their music heard and get their music in front, how it needs to be heard. Like, and that's the real thing. Take advantage of people, you know, not taking advantage of people, but take advantage of the opportunities that are being presented on, you know, social media these days. I think a lot of times people take these things for granted. You can't just log on to social media. Like, there was never a time where I could log on to social media and I could see my favorite artist going live, that I could interact with them going live. Like, you would never, ever, ever see that. Like, ever. Like, that. Those things were non-existent. You would never be able to get a Nas on a live stream where you going to be able to talk to a Nas, or he going to be, you know, answering your DMs or something like that. You never have that. Like, those type of, you know, or Raekwon doing that, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain artists that just will never do it, you know? And those are from the legacy side that you're never going to be able to get access to. So if you don't know somebody who knows somebody, you ain't touching that side of the fence.
Arkatech Beatz.
jump in. Yeah, this was one of those. This was one of those ones that shouldn't have been here. What's the song called? Bloodborne. Ja Laval. Let's listen to this real quick.
I said, come on,
Nah, that can't be real. Hold on. This can't be real. Hold on. This cannot be real. This is really released on Spotify like this? Hold on a second.
I said, come on, baby, take one for the team, for the team. If love is all in, that's a lots of fun, lots of fun. Been growing hard in my trip on the run, on the run. Run, 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 run. I said, come on, baby, take one for the team, for the team.
Oh, no, that's a negative, man. That's like a no. That's like a hard no. Can someone explain that to me? Maybe I'm am I too old to get that? Just somebody in the chat who might be a little bit younger. Can somebody explain it to me? Maybe I'm missing it. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'm missing it. Am I tripping?
Run on the run, and I'll ever make those short, him just don't leave to talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. So set other trust in the future where I OD. I'm a hot baby, hell top my wet dream. Cut the bitch blade a little crack.
Yeah, can somebody in the chat explain to me what, like what that is and how can someone explain to me in the chat what it is? What am I missing? And yeah, like can somebody just give me some insight, man? I'm not one of those folks who are not willing to learn, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to understand some new things. I just need to understand like where that's coming from right now. I'll wait. My bad. Yeah, that's a demonstration of what I'm probably not looking for right now. I don't really understand that, but I don't want to be like closed off to something that might be new. It might be rocking, so that's why I'm asking the chat. Like, yo, man, if there's a lane somewhere that I'm not familiar with, if there's like a new genre that could be called by, if that's something else that I'm not familiar with that you guys are familiar with, by all means, man, please let me know. Yeah, but that's just not it. Look, man, we doing song submissions tonight, man. Like I said, we got some new projects coming up, and we're trying to give some opportunities to some producers and some songwriters, new artists. Oh, we got somebody with a skip tonight. First skip the line of tonight. Give me 1 second. Handling some business, man. You see what I'm saying? Like while it's happening in real time, Things are happening in real time. Yeah, so this song called Bloodborne by Ja Laveau, I'm not sure what it is. It really sounds like something that I've never heard before. Like I think if you would have submitted a song with that level of distortion through TuneCore or something like that, or CD Baby, they wouldn't have accepted it. They would have rejected that record. They would have said that it didn't meet the sound specifications, and they would have rejected that. So I don't even know how that could slid through to get to the DSPs. You know what I mean? But I digress, man. Listen, man, we're going to keep it moving, man. We're going to go to that first page skip. Shout out to my man, Chocolate Boy Swagger, man. Appreciate you, brother. He said this is not for the project. But he said he's working on something since yesterday. He said he just wanted to get it heard. All right, let's take a listen to it, man. This is one of the first skips for tonight.
I can make the brush, but it's the artist who decides what to paint with. I can make the brush, but it's the artist who decides what to paint with.
Use that sound for your hook right there, bro. Like, use that right there for your hook right there, bro. Like, you see, like, how we starting the joint right here? Like, yo, for those folks who are jumping into the live stream, I want folks to understand something. Like, Chocolate Boy Swagger, he's been following, since I've started this live stream journey, and he's been like vigorously in the chat, vigorously asking questions, asking other people questions, asking people what they're using, really trying to use the stream, use the things that he's seeing on the stream to improve his music, and he's been submitting his music, and I keep seeing the music elevating. It's elevating. It's elevating. It's somebody that's taking what's happening in real time, implementing it in real time, taking what he's seeing, adding it to the arsenal, and then I'm hearing it sonically improve, and I'm hearing like his ear is becoming more tuned to the things that I think are going to be able to push him where he got to go. So in this joint right here, bro, right? And this joint is starting off real ill, right?
I can make the brush, but it's the artist who decides what to paint with.
Yeah, I need this part to go right after when homie finished talking. And then go right into this for 8. And then that other part that's previous to that, that's that breathable part. That's the part where it's stripped down, where it's enough, where it needs to be, where people can be really clearly rapping on it. You know what I'm saying? You change those sequences, and then what we do is just do just 12 bars. Right? Do that main 8, and if you want to strip it slightly before he goes right back into that hook with the little bit of the lead sound, and then we clean like that. We clean with this joint. Take this joint, fine tune it up. You know, listen to it in the ride when you're going to work or wherever you're going. Listen to it in the ride. Make sure that it got the fidelity that it needs to have, because right now it's sounding like it's rocking. Put that joint to the side. After you put that joint to the side, and just start getting into homies. You know, get into homies' social media feed, man. Cause he always working. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of guys is always working. Just get into their feeds. Make sure, pay attention to when they posting. Try to be in that first few comments that get liked or commented on, until you can say, yo, I want to send you some beats, man. Once you got like a pack of about 8 to 10, then it's time to cook. Then it's time to cook. Yo, shout out to my man Chocolate Boy Swagger on this one, man.
I can make the brush, but it's the artist who decides what to paint with.
Also too, it's what I give you credit for on this one is it's not more of the same. You know how it's not more of the same. It has something that's different to it, and it has its own groove, its own vibe. And you have to realize, like, when we're submitting to artists and when we're doing these projects, it's like that's the balance. The balance is, how do I get folks to listen to something that reminds them of something, or reminds them of their music or of your favorite artist, but still sound like different. You know what I'm saying? Or sound like something I've never heard before. So the way that bass line is going, like, I ain't never heard how that moving like that. And then the way that you complemented it with the drums, that's just different. You know what I'm saying? So what it does here now, we're trying to make it into something that feels forward thinking. You know what I'm saying? So now what happens is you're not painted into a trendy box. So a beat like this can float around for a while until it land. You know what I'm saying? And that's like you know what I'm saying? Like that's the why you do that. That's like the Me Too, right? Big Pun Leatherface, because that song, that beat floated around, and Ray had it. Like I gave it to Ray for him and Ghost to do that song. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Ray and Ghost to do Leatherface for Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? So like you know, and he heard it, he liked it, but he just wasn't in the mind frame to record that time. And I think honestly because we suggested it to do it with GFK, just at the time of a Mobilarity, I think it was just the wrong timing. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you notice, he's absent on the Mobilarity. It's bad timing when it came to that. Like I don't know what was going on when it come to all of that, but it just wasn't. It wasn't 100%. It wasn't what it is today. Let's just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's from the outside looking in. I could be wrong, but from my experience and what I saw, it is what it was. Right? So, again, dope joint, man. I be listening to music slow. Now I listen to music at my pace. You know what I'm saying? And I vibe out to music on my pace. And I provide that great multi-platinum feedback, bro. That's what I do here. I can't speak for what them other guys is doing. Them other guys don't do it like what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Max V the Wave. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to French Montana, Wiz Khalifa. You know what I mean? Killer Mike, Raekwon the Chef, Nas. Come on, bro. Rest in peace, Prodigy, man. Rest in peace, Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Shorty Low. Rest in peace, Trouble. You know what I mean? Like this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I listen to it slow. Oh nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about what other people are doing, bro. Like you can't worry about what other people are doing. Like you can take it with a grain of salt, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yo, you reviewing the song slow? Yeah, I'm reviewing the song slow. You know what I'm saying? Remember what's happening here is I'm given I'm given the opportunity. So, you got to incentivize me to listen quick. You know what I'm saying? You got to incentivize me to listen fast, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not incentivizing me to listen fast, I'm gonna listen slow. You know what I mean? Come on, man. People think good business. Think big, good business, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do that like that. Shout out to you, though. I appreciate you. Yo, listen, make sure y'all liking the live, sharing the live. Make sure y'all make sure y'all liking the live, sharing the live. Looking for folks, like I said, we're looking for folks to tap in with. And Kaz and Swag and all you guys that are jumping into the producer portal, that's what the producer portal is about, The producer portal is about trying to see who's serious about what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That's really what the producer portal is about. It's like, who's going to take the information, who's going to implement it, who's going to run with it, who's going to really take what I'm saying and put it to real use and put it to real work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that's what we're looking for. Because, you know, nothing make people move for you when you're moving for yourself. I could tell you that. Don't nothing move a person when the person see you doing your thing. When a person see you doing your thing, that's when people want to help you, bro. Take that to the bank. When people see you doing your thing, that's when folks want to be in your DM. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? People is not gonna be standing around trying to give the hand up when you down. You know what I'm saying? People want to see that you putting in your work. People want to see that your time is being utilized and that you really are hungry for what you're trying to say you want. That's what folks are trying to see, man. That's really what it is. It's really a demonstration to see who really want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's in this thing for real? You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine a person like me take 25 years of 25 years of experience and access and just hand it over to somebody like, yo, just here. Hey, just take it. Like, nah, cats gotta show me like, yo, like you really in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you show me that you in it, then it's like, okay. You know what I mean? So that's why people be looking for, when new artists reach out to me and they be like, yo, I want to work. I go on their socials, ain't nothing on their socials. I go on their socials, I don't see no songs released. I go on their socials, I don't see no videos being done. I don't see no clips, I don't see nothing. It's like, you're not telling me that you want to do anything. What you're telling me is that you're trying to take advantage of me. That's what you're showing me. And then if I help you, then you're gonna act like you didn't, like you're gonna act like you did it on your own. You know what I'm saying? And that's the worst type. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you help them and then they be like, oh, well, I ain't need your help. Fuck you. I did it on my own. Like, that's the worst. You know what I mean? And I see that happen a whole lot. Like, you be trying to help cats and they be like, attitude be so bad. They be like, yo. I'm like, all right, you gotta do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then a few years later, you go back and you check on them. They still in the same position. I'm like, yo, I thought you knew better. This next joint right here, I'm gonna jump into. It's called what? It's Ms. La Wilson. It's called Woodblock. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, we accept everything. Mr. Wilson. Look, there's a lot of potential in this beat. Where the bass line is, where the drums is hitting at, and where it is sonically. Like, it has a really good feel and sound to it. The issue that I'm having is those extra sounds that help to define the places in the hook, the leads and stuff like that. I'm not sure that they're in tune with the rest of the track. And then I do have a slight issue with the way that the track actually starts. I think the track probably is starting 4 bars too late. And I think that's what threw me off. That's why I brought it back. And I said, okay, so when I'm listening to how it's transitioning to get to the main parts of the record that actually are bouncing. You know what I mean? And I think there are certain parts of the record that really bounce. You know what I mean? And then when that lead comes in, it's like we're searching for a lead to complement it, but it's not that it's the wrong sound. I just think it's the wrong tune or slightly tuned off. And that's just what I'm hearing initially. But, chat, what say you? But shout out to Mr. Wilson on this one. This one was called Woodblock. I appreciate you submitting on this one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it has like a decent feel, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it has like some potential in that. And I think that's really where, like, and that's also thing too for me too. It's like, I'm still looking for the diamonds in the rough still too. It's not just, I need everybody to just be the perfect, It's great if we can have that, you know what I mean? But that's very hard to come by if a person hasn't had, like, real experience, or a person hasn't had, the true mentorship or the time to put into this thing, Like, this thing really requires a lot of time for people. And I don't think people realize that. Like, you got to put in some work in this thing, man. It take a lot of years to, train those ears to really hear like those things the way you need to hear them.
Arkatech Beatz.
For those folks who who are just now hearing me too, I just put the link into the chat, man, that you could actually go back and you could actually hit that link. That's the French Montana Max B track. But you can literally hit that YouTube track and look how long ago we posted that. Like, just look. Just look how long ago I posted that joint. I posted that joint that basically has like a little synopsis of who me and Mike are, and the work that we did and all the artists that we work with at that certain point when we did it. And I just put all of those things into a little video, and we had used that beat, and Max heard it when he was in prison, and he never let go of it. The thing about Max is that he never let go of no music. If he recorded it in prison, he coming out and he re-recording everything. That bro re-record everything while he was in prison, you heard? So there was some songs that he had recorded from us when he was in prison, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna redo them," and he came out and he did them joints. This next joint I'm about to get into is called "Take You Back." It's by Immaculate and Max Payne. He said this is his first beat ever made. Yeah, Max working super fast right now, bro. He working very fast and with everybody. When I say that, I can attest to it. Every single body, every single person right now is on Max B line, and they working with Max. Like, they love this guy. You know what I mean? Like, straight up. I see a lot of love for him. I never see it like this before, where people genuinely want you to win. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing people really want to see somebody bounce back for real, for real. So, you know, got to see what it is. Got that $1 Million Baby 4 coming at the end of the month. Oops. Oops. I shouldn't have said that. Should have kind of kept that low key. Yeah, but you know. He been said it in interviews. He got that coming, and then he got that coming, and he got another album coming after that called Down Snow. And then another Coke Wave album. Like, these guys are about to, let me tell you, they're about to do a run that you ain't never seen before. Him and French is about to do a run you ain't never seen yet before. And Max only gonna get better. Like, French has perfected what French does. Max never got the opportunity to really perfect what he does. You know what I mean? Like, now you're gonna see it, and now you're gonna hear it. You know what I mean? Like, now you're gonna see it, and you're gonna hear it, man. So, like, listen, man, we doing submissions tonight, man. Make sure y'all are submitting. I'm trying to listen for some stuff for you know, I got, like I said, an upcoming project. I'm going to be listening for some music for the next few weeks, trying to, you know, figure out where I'm gonna get all this stuff to land, and seeing who's gonna, you know, seeing who you know, how we're gonna be able to put this stuff together. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live. Yo, let me tell you, man, the Coke Wave album right now probably the best record out right so far. You know, it got a little touch of the commercial, got some of the street edge on it, right? You got your commercial singles, then you got your street singles. You know what I mean? To balance the record off, record for the ladies, right? The Ever Since You Left Me, right? That's the formula. Link is on the screen, bro. You know what I mean? Link is on the screen, man. Priority. Just, you know, to skip the line right now. We got a line of maybe about a little over 20. So if you're trying to skip the line, I'm not going to be on forever tonight. But I do want to give people an opportunity to submit. Do want to give people an opportunity to get listened to. But, you know, you got to prioritize yourself. Yeah, but that's what we're asking for. We're asking for a mix of commercial and street. Like, you have to combine the two. You have to appeal to the street music, and then you got to appeal to your commercial situation to grow your audience. But you have to do it a way that's authentic and genuine to you and your music and what you do. You know what I'm saying? And French has perfected that. French has perfected on the way of how to make street music, and then knows how to turn around and make music that still sounds like French Montana. And, you know what I'm saying, that can transcend now and play in different venues and different places to grow his audience. This is how you go. This is how you go gold and platinum. This is how you go diamond. That's the formula. It's always been the formula. And only your best artists know how to perfect that line of making street music and other things. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get 50 Cent can give you Many Men and can turn around and give you, you know what I'm saying, 21 Questions. Like, he understands like the dynamic of making street music and then making music that's commercially viable. That's a lost art. You know? It's a lost art. Like, you know, too many guys now get caught in that situation, say, I don't do that music. I just do this. All right. Then you sealing yourself. You're only going to have this audience, and it never grows past that. And listen, if it's enough to get you to if it's enough to get you to your support level, and when I say your support level, meaning if it's enough to get you to the number that you have made for yourself to live off your art, then have at it. You know what I mean? Some artists aren't meant to, go beyond that. Some people don't aim for it, and they have great careers, that keep them at a particular level. They stay on tour. They have enough merch to keep going, and they can be there for 10, 15, 20 years. You know what I mean? Just keep doing their thing. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You just have to decide what type of artist you want to be. About to jump into this next joint. Anybody that's going to be submitting, make sure you're submitting soon. I've been on now for almost 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to jump off in a little while. Make sure that you're prioritizing what you got to prioritize. This song is called Take You Back.
Rapping rhyme used to spit that crack. You ain't never heard shit like that. No shit like that. Tupac used to spit that crack. You ain't never heard shit like that. So I'ma take you back. Yeah. I'ma take you back. I'ma take you back, 1980, this crack. Couple powders with some water, jar of fire, make some cash. Have you hugging on the ab with a burner in your waist. Cause the jackers wanna lick you when the cluckers wanna taste. And the D's want a case, wanna see you in the cage. Pocket full of money, fresh fit and French J's. Only mission to get paid, cause we came from nothing. After Scarface dreams, Deuce 5 like say something. 88 Bay ringing, had the industry on smash. Too short and dangerous crew, Spice One with the fat. The feds on dark room, do you remember that? Tried to slap the Rico charges, started raiding all the pads. Middle fingers just laugh, shit we paved the way for all you Latin rappers, but it's North that gang. My red gon' hang, E-Mac will stay the same. And I could take you back like Ski and Ant Banks. Rapping rhyme used to spit that crack. You ain't never heard shit like that. No shit like that. Tupac used to spit that crack. You ain't never heard shit like that. So I'ma take you back. I'ma take you back. Yeah. The ghetto boys had my mind playing tricks on me. I remember E40 in the clique was the shit, homie. Remember C Murder, remember Master P. Had me feeling like somebody always watching me. And Banks told us it's gonna be a lovely day. The night before that, it was a player's holiday. My mama used to put my clothes on layaway. Look at me now, a nigga dipped like every day. Stretch had him screaming, ho, hip hop parade. DMX used to try to teach us how to pray. Remember that? Get this new shit out my fucking face. These niggas now can't teach us shit but how to catch a case. Scarface was the last of a dying breed. The loonies used to have 5 on the end of weed. Bone Thugs told me I won't be lonely. And Spice One had me rolling with my strap on the side of me. Let's get it. Rapping rhyme used to spit that crack. You ain't never heard shit like that. No shit like that. Tupac used to spit that crack. You ain't never heard shit like that. So I'ma take you back. I'ma take you back.
Yo, that's Take You Back, Immaculate and Max Payne. There's a lot of potential on that, man. I think it's just probably recorded out of somebody's, I don't know, like it's like recorded out of somebody's car. Something like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what's killing me right now. Is that it's just, it has a poor quality. But it's not a poor quality song. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's not a poor quality song. To me, it's a well written song, right? In terms of the hook, I'ma take you back. The harmonies, the melody. It's a well written song. The content, well written, slick. You know what I'm saying? In terms of just trying to talk about how that music used to work for him. Like, to me, great concept. It's just sonically just sounds bad. You know what I mean? In terms of like the mix and the recording quality. So I don't know if you guys are out there, Immaculate and Max Payne, man, re-record that. Take a few dollars and get that re-recorded, and make sure that that beat is going to be mixed properly so that it can get heard the way it needs to get heard. And then making sure that you're, you know, getting that auto-tune to make sure that that hook is going to stay nice and clean and in tune and in the pocket. I think you'll be all right. Shout out to you for submitting, man. I appreciate that. Listen, we're listening to music for some music submissions, man. Like I said, we got a new project coming up. We're looking for artists, producers, songwriters, all that other good stuff, man.
Arkatech Beatz. Arkatech Beatz. Arkatech.
You can hear the difference, right?
Arkatech Beatz. Arkatech Beatz.
Let's jump it into the live. Boy, Swagger, you hear the difference, right? The MPC X, to me, it has a different sound than the 2000. The 2000, it's like, it's different. You know what I mean? Now, granted, it could be because we got better sample sources, but I believe that it sounds better. Only because for a lot of those beats, those were basically recorded through the digital coaxial out. So those weren't like a bounce, but they did come out of a digital out into, you know, the old school DATs and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna jump into this next joint, and I'm probably gonna do about one more joint. So if you're trying to submit it, you know, now is the time to submit so you can get heard tonight. Now is the time to submit. We're about to just try to close this up in a little bit. Like I said, we're doing this music submission for the new projects. And it's 2026. And as of now, for us in 2026, oh yeah, DATs, man, yeah, you remember that, like, you know what I mean? But like I said, as of right now, the amount of opportunities that are available right now, it's significant. So, you know, trying to get those next set of people together and get it ready. You know what I mean? So again, if anybody's looking to submit, now is the time to, you know, submit it to get listened to. Like I said, we're doing submissions for new projects, trying to get people right. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all liking the live, sharing the live, tagging your favorite artists, producers, anybody that may be looking for the opportunity to do something. Now is the time to get it done. This beat right here is called this record is called The Switch Up by Vice. I'm not sure if you're in the building, but let's take a listen to it. Yeah, that's my issue with this one. This joint hard, man. It's just my issue is like, you gotta choose. You gotta choose the best set of sections as a producer on this track. You have to choose. And like, look, if we're doing a beat battle, yeah, you play it like this. If you're trying to pitch it and you're trying to get placed, you're trying to get it synced, you gotta change that. They gotta have that formula that we talk about all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make sure that we have a, defined intro, defined hook, defined verse, defined breakdown, back to your hook, repeat. And you got different elements. You got when the drums come out, like, got the low key drums, and then when the hard drums come in, pause. You got all of this stuff that's going on. That's dope. But we have to decide where the music bed is going to be. So, like, where does the lyrics and where does the rapper lie within this music bed? Like, this is where we have to determine that. And if we don't determine that, then it puts us at a severe disadvantage. What's going to happen is that person going to listen to this and is not going to know where to jump into. By the time they start writing, the beat changes. Every time they catch a vibe, the beat change. You know what I'm saying? Like the rule of thumb is that the beat should only be changing is when we're transitioning into back into either the verse or transitioning into the hook. That's the only time that you really should be allowed to have large transitions, is when you're transitioning to another part of the song. That's it. It shouldn't be just transitioning for the sake of transitioning. Switching up for the sake of switching up. Right now, today's pace is 12 bars. And typically that's going to be your traditional 8, and then you're going to have a 4. That's your I call that the transitionary, or some people used to call it like a mini bridge. You know what I mean? Where it's like instead of an 8-bar bridge, it'd be like a 4-bar bridge or a 4-bar transition. That's getting ready to prepare you for the comeback to the hook, right? So you have your 8 of pure spit, and then now the 4 is going to be where they start to build up, and then boom, back into the hook. Hook is here, back to the verse, build back up, hook again, like a little roller coaster. Got to take them on that ride, you know what I mean? But that's really where we are with it. We're going to listen to one more tonight, man. If now is the time, if you're looking to get heard tonight, trying to skip, I'll give you the opportunity to do that. I'll play this. My playlist.
Arkatech Beatz.
rap music. Oh boy. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that jumped into the live that rock with me tonight. You know, we're gonna close this up. We're gonna close this one up. Let's see what's here. What's here? This is called Shane Hage or Haggy, called G plus OOD. I guess it's good. So, you know, give that an opportunity to get played tonight. Again, if you're looking to submit, please share, like, follow, subscribe, all the other good stuff. Make sure that you are sharing the links to anybody who may be looking for the opportunity. For my folks that are looking to be part of the Future Producer Society, if you're a producer that is looking to learn the music business, I'm going to put the link on the screen. It is the Future Producer Society. Make sure that you are, subscribing to that. It is free to join. Make sure you check that out. And for those who are looking to submit, of course, you have the Nero link to submit. We probably will transition from Nero in the near future. And this is another company that I'm looking to start to use, but we'll see. We'll get into that as the time progresses. But let's get into this joint by Shane Hague. Shout out to you for submitting this. It's not quite what I'm really looking for at this particular moment, but my feedback on that would be let's try to get that mix sound a little bit better in terms of like it seems like it's like really muddy in terms of like where the bass is and where your drums are, and we have to try to determine what's going to be, the driving melody here and what's going to really make this thing, do what it needs to do. But thank you for submitting that. I do appreciate it. Not quite what we're looking for at this minute for what I'm trying to do creatively on the next side. We're trying to do something really dope, Shout out to everybody that jumped in. Shout out to everybody that submitted that I didn't get to tonight. Again, best case scenario is to, try to see how you can, if the line starts to get crazy, is to try to skip the line. That's your best bet. As to when we'll jump back on, I have to see when we'll jump back on. Most likely it'll be tomorrow, but I can't guarantee that only because of the way, like I said, we're working on a bunch of projects. Got a legendary artist on deck right now. And if that lands, If that lands, yeah. That's the one. You know what I mean? Icon. You heard? Icon in the game. So, shout out Yonkers. She's one of the best that ever did it. Define a generation. So, I'll leave that there. You know, for those who could put the pieces together, you put the pieces together. But, you know, we're trying to work and make it do what it does. Shout out to everybody that jumped in. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm going to leave y'all with this Acoustic Nights. It's a future type beat instrumental, I guess. I don't want to say that, but. You said OC? No. I said female icon. Shout out to Yonkers.
Get back.
Don't think just rap now.
Arkatech Beatz.
Just rap, you know, you kind of limit yourself, you know what I mean? But remember, not many people can hold icon status. Remember what I said? Icon status. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yonkers.